Hello rail fans, and welcome to French Fried Trains. Today, we're going to be building another special paint scheme locomotive, and we're going to be building Montana Rail Link 4404, the Essential Workers Unit. And this was painted up in a special thank you Essential Workers paint scheme back during the pandemic. And this is an SD70 Ace, and this is what it looks like. So let's get right into the build now. So as usual, we're going to start off with the rear coupler, so take out a dark oak stair and attach it up on the second layer. Under it, a sideways dark oak fence-gate. Then on the next block forward, on the bottom middle, we're going to do 3 black stone brick blocks. Then an upside down black stone brick stair facing outward on either side. Then 5 black stone brick blocks above it. In front of it, do a 3 block tall T shape in the center. Put a torch on either side of the second layer. Then on this outer edge, we're going to put 3 quartz slabs like this, 3 on this side. In front of that, we're going to do a 5x3 of black stone brick block coming out to each side of the tracks here. Then we're going to come behind here and we're going to open a birch fence gate above each rail and open a dark oak fence gate above each of those. Then on this top middle, 3 upside down black stone brick stairs in the center, then a fence gate on the middle, come up here and crouch, put a sideways end rod here, then come over here and put a sideways end rod over here. Now come in front of this on bottom and put a fence gate on each rail. In front of that, another 8 wheel on each rail. In the middle, a deep slate tile top slab, then 3 wide of deep slate tile walls. Then 2 middle slabs on top, 3 wide of walls. 2 top slabs in the middle again, and 3 wide of walls. Then we'll add another 8 wheel here, and same thing on this side, here, and here. Then we're going to put a hopper on the side of all 6 of the nether 8 wheels. Next, crouch and put a wither skeleton skull on the side of each hopper. And repeat on this other side. Put one on the side of each hopper over here. Then we're going to come in here and put a fence gate on all 4 of these gaps above the rails here. Then come up top with black stone brick block and do a line down the middle so you're aligned with the front of this wall here. Put a full row of dark oak fence gates on the side of it. And repeat on this side, a full row of dark oak fence gates over here. Then we'll do the fuel tank, so come right in front of this on bottom. Go 3 wide on the bottom middle with black stone brick block. And start extending it forward, and we're going to make that a total of 18 blocks long, 1-8, so a 3x18. Then once we have that, on the side we're going to put a full row of upside down outward facing black stone brick stairs, and then repeat on this side, a full row of upside down stairs on this side of it as well. Then we'll come up on the second layer with black stone brick block again. Start at the back, go 3 wide in the middle, and bring that all the way forward across the top to the front of the fuel tank. So another 3x18. Then we're also going to put a wither skeleton skull on that stair. Then come over here and put a row of black stone brick blocks above the stairs on this side only. Then we're going to come in front of this and do the front truck, so right in front of this on bottom, 3 wide of deep slate tile walls. Then 2 deep slate tile top slabs in the middle, 3 wide of walls. 2 top slabs in the middle again, 3 wide of walls. Then 1 slab in the middle on top. Put another 8 wheel here, here, and here. And same thing on this side. Then put a dark oak fence gate on all of these gaps and also on the front of these 2 wheels up here. And then a fence gate here and here. Then same as before, go through and put a hopper on the side of all 6 netherite wheels. Then crouch and put a wither skeleton skull on the side of each hopper. And we will of course repeat over here, put a wither skeleton skull on the side of each hopper over here as well. Then come up top with black stone brick block and do a line right down the middle till you're aligned with these front fence gates. On the side of it, a full row of dark oak fence gates up here. And same thing on that side, a full row of dark oak fence gates up here as well. Then right in front of this on bottom, we're going to do a 5x3, a black stone brick block. Then a 3 block tall T-shape in the center. Put a torch on either side of the second layer. On the outer edge, 3 quartz slabs like this, 3 on this side. In front of this, on the bottom middle, 3 wide of black stone brick stairs facing forward. Then an upside down stair facing outward on either side. On the next layer, we're going to do a block in the middle and 2 forward facing upside down stairs on either side of it. Then 3 upside down stairs on the top middle. Take a dark oak stair for the front coupler, turn around and stack it up to this middle second block. Then under that, we're going to put a sideways dark oak fence gate. Then we're going to open a birch fence gate above each rail, then open a dark oak fence gate above each of those. 1 fence gate on the top middle here. Come up here and crouch, and we're going to put a sideways end rod here, and then 1 on this side of the fence gate. Then we're going to come on this side of the fuel tank. At the back of it, we're going to put 8 sideways anvils starting from the back for an air tank. In front of that, a mangrove button, a mangrove sign, and a skeleton skull. And then a row of anvils to the front of the fuel tank right here. On this opposite side, align with the gap on this other side, and put a skeleton skull, a sign, and a button. Then we're going to come and stand on top of the front here and crouch. And we're going to put a single deep slate tile slab on all 6 of these hoppers. Then move 1 hitbox down on the space between and put 2 slabs on all 4 of these spaces. Then we're going to come out here and we're going to put a skeleton skull above the front wheel and the middle wheel on each side. Then come up here and crouch, put an end rod here and here, and then same thing on this side. And then on this front truck only on this side, we're going to put a bell right here. Then we'll detail the rear truck, so come to the back, and we're going to repeat the process. So crouch, put a single deep slate tile slab on all 6 of these hoppers here. Then move a hitbox down on the space between and put 2 slabs on all 4 of these spaces. Then come out here. On this truck, we're going to put a skeleton skull above the middle wheel and the back wheel on each side. Then come up here and crouch, and we're going to put a sideways end rod here and here, 1 here and 1 here. Then we're going to come up on this 3rd layer and start at 1 end here on top. And we're going to go 3 wide in the middle with our polished black stone brick blocks. And we're going to bring that forward all the way across the top here. And just keep it coming here and bring it all the way down to the other end. Then we're going to come on this top outer edge on the upper hitbox, and we're going to start in this corner with smooth quartz slab, and we're going to put a single slab every other block going all the way across the top right down to the other end. And then of course we're going to repeat that exact same pattern on this side. So on the upper hitbox, a single smooth quartz slab every other block across the top to the other end. Then once we have that in place, we're going to go back through, and on all the spaces between them here, we're going to put a single polished blackstone slab on all of these gaps, all the way across to the other end. And then do the same thing on this side, a single polished blackstone slab on all of the gaps between all these slabs up here. And our underframe's done, and we'll come up on top of the front. So come on top of the front on this 3rd block end and do 2 rows of 5 blue concrete across here. Then 3 on the top middle, a forward facing black stone brick stair on either side. Come behind it on the bottom of each side, do a single red concrete. Above that, a single blue concrete. Above that, an outward facing black stone brick stair on either side. Then 3 black concrete on this top middle. Then on the bottom of this side, we are going to do 2 red shulker boxes, red concrete, then 2 blue shulker boxes. Then behind that, a blue concrete. up here and do 4 red concrete starting from the front. On this side, we're going to do 2 red concrete, a decorated pot, 2 blue concrete. Then 4 red concrete here, then a single blue concrete here, and 2 blue concrete on the back of this side. Then we're going to do 1 blue concrete on the front here, on each side. On this side, 3 red concrete, on this side, 4 red concrete. Then on this other side, we're going to put a mangrove door going this way, and a backwards door behind it like that. Then we're going to do 3 black stained glass panes, 2 black stained glass blocks across here, a black concrete in the center, 2 stained glass blocks. Then 3 black stained glass panes on this side and a red concrete on the back. Put a white stained glass pane here and on this side for mirrors. Then on this top outer edge, we're going to do 5 outward facing black stone brick stairs here, and then 5 on this side here. In between the stairs, we're going to fill the rest of the cab roof with a 3x5 of black concrete. On the front of it, we're going to put 3 black stained glass panes up here. Then we're going to come behind the cab, 1 block in from the outer edge, and we're going to put a column of 3 blue concrete here, 3 here, then 2 red concrete above each side, and a black on the top middle. Then behind that on each side, a column of 4 blue concrete, and then a red on top of each side and a black on the top middle. Next, we need to make some banners, so we're going to come into a loom with a red banner and blue dye. And we're going to do 1 with this diagonal and 1 with the opposite diagonal. Then we'll detail our cab. We're going to come under the center of this window here, put a mangrove sign right here, and type MRL. Hit that with white dye and a glowing sack. Then we're going to take this diagonal banner, 1 here and here, 1 here, and then 1 up here. Then we're going to repeat on this side, so come under the window. Right here, a mangrove sign, and we're going to type MRL. Hit it with white dye and a glowing sack. Then we're going to crouch, and we're going to put this opposite diagonal banner to hide that door right on top of the door. Then 1 up back here, 1 right here, and 1 down right here. Then we're going to move up on the front here, and on the bottom middle of this nose, we're going to put a mangrove sign, and we're going to type MRL again. Hit that one with white dye and a glowing sack. Then on the side of it, a 2x2 of birch buttons, 2x2 on this side, then 1 here and here. Then we're going to come on the side and take out a warp sign. Right here, put a warp sign with 4404. Hit it with white dye and a glowing sack. Then a birch button here, 2 here. And we will of course repeat on the opposite side. So 2 birch buttons here, a warp sign here with 4404. Hit it with white dye and a glowing sack, and then a birch button right here. Now come behind this, 1 block in from the outer edge, and we're going to do 4 blue concrete on each side, and just raise that all the way to the top of each side. We can go ahead and fill the top middle as well. Then behind this on each side, 2 columns of 4 blue concrete on either side. Then we're going to put 2 bedrock on the top middle and 2 iron bars on either side of it. Behind this, 2 columns of 5 blue concrete on either side. Then 1 on the back middle, and in the hole, a decorated pot. Surround this with a C shape of dark oak trapdoors. Then down on this corner, we're going to do 2 blue shulker boxes, a blue concrete, 2 blue shulker boxes. Then up here, 4 blue concrete. Then on the top up here, we're going to put 2 blank warp signs. And then we're going to actually knock out these 2 blocks, put in blue concrete behind it, and 2 blue stained glass panes in this hole. Then we're going to do this other side here. Up here, we're going to put a red stained glass pane here, then 3 blue behind it. Then we're going to come down above the cab, and we're going to put an iron trapdoor here, 2 rows of 3 polished diorite slabs across here. Then come down in this corner behind the cap here, and we're going to do a row of 6 deep slate tile walls. Then above it, 6 blue shulker boxes, and above that, 6 deep slate tile walls. Behind this, we're going to do 2 columns of 3 blue concrete. Just like that. Then we're going to move down and start working from the back end. Back here, on this 3rd block in the middle, a white concrete, then a red one here and here. And we're going to extend this up so it's 5 blocks tall in an alternating checkerboard pattern of white and red concrete. Like that. Then come down here in the middle and put 3 netherite, then right here a 3x3 of iron bars. Repeat on this side, a 3x3 of iron bars right here. And then actually down on top of that netherite we need 3 anvils. Then we're going to come above the iron bars and we're going to put a white concrete here and here, and then 2 red in front of it. Then up here we're going to do a red concrete here and on the other side, and then 2 white. Actually, I messed up this pattern. This one needs to be white and this one needs to be red. Sorry about that. So it looks like that. Repeat it here. So this one needs to be red and these 2 front ones need to be white. Then up here we're going to put 3 ladders here, 3 on this side. Then on this top middle we're going to do a white concrete, a netherite, 2 concrete. Put an oak trapdoor on the netherite and surround it with 4 iron trapdoors. Then we're going to come down here on the back and we need a black wool. And we're going to change this corner block to black wool and this one. Then on either side here we're going to do a red stained glass pane, then white, then red, then white, then red. Now come and close 2 warp trapdoors on the 2nd and 3rd block there. Then come on top of the front and go 5 wide of blue concrete up here. Then we're going to do another 8 blue concrete up the side here. And then we'll come back across here and then down this side so it's a big rectangle. Now we're going to come underneath at the back, 1 block in from the outer edge. And we're going to do 2 red concrete, 2 white, 2 red, 2 white. Then repeat on the other side, 1 block in from the outer edge, so 2 white, 2 red, 2 white, 2 red. Then on the back, a single red concrete on each side, then 2 white, then 2 red, then 2 white. Then on the back, we're going to do 2 white on each side, then 2 red, then 2 white on each side. Then we need to get up on this layer under here where the gap is and just do a line of blue concrete up here. And then start filling in all underneath here with blue. And another column of blue right here on the front so that it lines up with the front of the top here. Repeat up here. So we're going to do a line of blue concrete in here. And then start filling all this in under here. And another line on the front here so it lines up. Then we're going to come in front of this, still 1 block in from the outer edge, and we're going to fill this whole middle gap, 4 blocks tall, with blue concrete. And then same thing on this side, fill this 4 blocks tall with blue concrete so the whole side's filled in. Then we'll put a line of black concrete down this top middle. Then at the front in the middle, 3 black stone brick slabs. Open a fence gate here, 3 slabs behind it. Then a row of dark oak trapdoors across here. Same thing on this side, a row of trapdoors across right here. Then down on this side, we're going to close a warp trapdoor right here. Then under this overhang that sticks out, we're going to put a row of upside down deep slate tile stairs like this. And repeat on this side, a row of upside down stairs under the overhang on this side here. Then we're going to come down here and we're going to take out a warped sign. And we're going to put a sign right here with link. Then a sign next to it with Montana Rail. Then a mangrove sign next to that with a W on it for the logo. Hit them all with white dye and a glowing Signage. Then we need to repeat on this side, so it'll come under here. And we're going to put a mangrove sign here with a W. Next to it, we're going to do a warp sign with Montana Rail. And then next to that, another warp sign with link. Then hit all three of those with white dye and a glowing Signage. Then we're going to take a birch button here, and we're going to do this pattern here and a row of buttons across the top right here. Repeat on this side, so a row of buttons across the top here. Come down here and 3 buttons like this. Then we're going to come up inside here, fill this middle with black stone brick block. Then put a bedrock block in the center here and here, and surround each of those with 4 black stone brick blocks on all 4 sides of each one. Then we're going to fill the middle with 3 blue concrete. Then put a dead horde coral fan on each bedrock block, and then surround it on top of each one with 4 black stone brick slabs. Then in all these gaps around the fans, we're going to put black carpet down in all these holes. Come on top of the back and do a T-shape of black carpet here. Get around this fan, and then we're going to go all the way around the blue concrete up here with black carpet, and all the way around this one. Then we're going to come up here. We'll put 3 black carpet on the top of the cab here, then come down and around this, and go 3 wide with black carpet across here, and bring it back until we are covering these iron bars. Then we'll come down on this box here, do a row of black carpet across here. Then we'll drop down on this walkway and do a full line of black carpet to the back. Then a T-shape of carpet on this back porch. Then we'll start right here with it and come all the way up the walkway on this side. We'll have to skip where that button is. Then we need to crouch and get one on this shulker box here. And then we'll do 4 up here. Then up on the front here, we just need 1 on the front middle and 2 rows of 3 on top of the nose. Then take out birch fences. And actually we're going to have to take this button off and do a column of 4 fences right here. Then right here, 3 fences and over 1. Then up 2 right here. Repeat on this side, so take off the button and 4 fences here. Then here, up 3, over 1, up 2. Then we're going to do 2 warped fences right here, 2 here, and a chain across the gap. We're going to repeat that process on the back end. So right here, 4 birch fences. Then right here, up 3, over 1, up 2 here. Then repeat on this side, so right here, up 4. Here we're going to go up 3, over 1, up 2. Then 2 warp fences here, 2 here, and a chain across the gap. Then we'll take our warp fence and connect it up on top right here and start bringing it forward up this walkway. Then when we get right here, we're going to stop and come straight up 3. And then we're going to come over across here, stopping right behind the cab, so it looks like that. Then we'll do this side, so come back here with warp fence, connect it up here, and start bringing it forward up this side. Then when we get right here, we're going to come up 1, forward 1, up 1 again, and then across here, stopping right here. Then we'll detail the front, so come up here, and we're going to put a glow item frame on either of these fences with frog lights in them. Then 1 on the center of the nose and a button under it with a frog light. Then up here on either side, a dark oak sign with 4404. Hit them both with white dye and a glowing Signage. Then we'll come and detail the rear end, so come back here. And same thing down here, put a glow item frame on either side with frog lights. Then one on the middle right here with a frog light. Then on either side of the top, we're gonna do a mangrove sign with our number again, 4404. Do that on both sides. Then hit both of those with white dye and a glowing Signage. Now we're gonna come into a loom with a blue banner and white dye, and we're gonna put a vertical in the center, then a horizontal on top. New banner, a vertical on the left and right, horizontal in the middle. New banner, vertical on the right and the left, then a horizontal on the top in the middle. New banner, vertical on the left and the right, then this diagonal. New banner, a diagonal, the opposite diagonal, vertical on the left. Go to blue dye, and we're gonna put a blue border on every single one of these letter banners. And then we're gonna come and start placing these. So we're gonna come up here, one block down, right here, and we're gonna use the banners to spell out thank. Then we'll come to the other side. On this side, we're gonna start back here in front of this sign and use the banners to spell out thank. Then we're gonna come back into a loom with a blue banner and white dye again. And we're gonna do a diagonal, then the opposite diagonal, then make the bottom right corner blue. New banner, white dye, vertical on the left and right, horizontal on top and bottom. New banner, horizontal on bottom, vertical on the left and the right. Then go to blue again and put a blue border around all three of these. Then we'll come place these ones, so we're gonna come up here, one block over from this, and spell out U. Then repeat on this side, come over here, one block over, use the banners to spell out U. Then align with where these banners are above it, and we're gonna do a full row of blank mangrove signs across the top here to the back. And we're gonna replace the same thing on this side, so come across here with a full row of blank mangrove signs to the back. Then there's one more banner to make, so we're gonna come into a loom, blue banner, white dye, put a horizontal on the middle, then a red horizontal on bottom. And this is for the rest of this little thing here, and we're gonna come across right under all these and come right across here with this banner, so it looks like that. And then repeat on this side, row this banner right under all these, and across to right here. Now we'll do the interior, so come on inside here. Down on this corner, put an end portal. Then 3 cut sandstone here, 3 here. Come down in here, turn around, and put a birch door here. In front of this, use smooth sandstone stairs in the middle to make a 2-block tall staircase coming up like this. Then fill this whole side in 2 blocks tall with cut sandstone, and 2 blocks tall on this side. 2 on the back there. Then back here, 2 blast furnaces in the center, then a stair here and here for seats. Then an upside down smooth sandstone stair here and here, a lever on the right, in the middle a glow item frame with an end crystal. And now the interior is done and we can come back outside. And I just realized in the edit here, I forgot one banner to continue the stripe. So come back into a loom, red banner and blue dye, and just put a horizontal on top. And we're gonna come right here and put this banner here, so that blue stripe goes across there. And then same thing on this side, put that banner right there. And there we have it, folks. We've completed Montana Rail Link 4404, the Thank You Essential Workers Locomotive. I hope everyone enjoyed this build. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone have a great week. Stay safe out there, rail fans.